Today I am going to be retying my Microlocs live. It's about to be a long day. I start by spraying my hair. I don't like working on damp hair. What I sprayed my locks with was this Heritage Rose Water. This is not sponsored. So I'm gonna start with the back. I start twisting up those loose hairs. I actually have my flaxseed gel. That's what I'm using to mold my hair. So I start like this. There we go. 2, 3, and 4. So that is the first lock. Y'all, if the hair don't want to move, I don't even try to pull it out. I let it be right where it is. Same thing here. I'm gonna twist, 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 twist. Now I'm securing loose hairs. If you're wondering what I'm twisting, and then I go ahead, get my interlocking tool, and I'm doing the same thing. So I'm going whoop, going up, 3, 4. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm honestly not looking forward to even doing this right now, but I gotta do what I gotta do. It's been about 2 months since my last retie, so this is a good amount of new growth here. If I had a loctician, they probably would charge me a whole lot for this, but because I do it myself, you know, it's just gonna take me a little bit longer. But I don't have to retie it as often when I let it grow out like this. And I just take my comb and I pull the hair down. If y'all are wondering what these bald spots are, I have alopecia. So this is one of my bald spots. That's my other one. We ain't ashamed over here. I used to really care about my parts. Not anymore. I really just care about the front, but the rest of it, I really don't care. So my locks on the edges, they're a little bit thinner than my other ones because like I said, I have alopecia, so my hair is thinner on that side. No one in real life would know I have it until I tell them. But I have to be very careful about interlocking those hairs on the side because if I do too much tension, it could make my alopecia worse. So as you can see, I leave it kind of loose for me, and that works. Lock it in. 1, 2, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boom. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just interlocking tool. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a little loose, so I'm gonna do another rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's still loose. I got a lot of new growth. Get one more in. 2, 3, and 4. Boom. All right. Twisting. 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am tired. And you see all of this that I still have to do. I said, well, I'll just do a little bit today, then I'll do a little bit tomorrow. Ooh, my arm's already on fire. I only did 1 row. This is new to me, looking in this laptop instead of my mirror. I'm not used to this. See, I did a whole rotation. I can still stick my thumb in there. 2, 3, and 4. Boop. Adrian says, speaking of the flaxseed gel, I tried to recreate your recipe and only after I realized my flax seeds were expired. Total fail. They expired? I wish you could have seen my face. They expired? If yours are expired, ain't no telling what mine. I didn't know they expired. Well, I'm sorry that happened. And if you do it, do let me know how you like it. But yeah, I'm sorry that they expired. But if yours are expired, shoot, I don't even want to know what mine are. Cause I've never checked to see if mine were expired. Because I got that big old tub of them from Sam's Club. And I couldn't tell you. I'm willing to bet that they're expired though. I don't know why I didn't clip my hair up top. Over here running my mouth. Adrian says I purchased mine in 2018. You should be good. No, I don't know. I might be. I honestly don't know when I purchased them. Man, I don't think it was 2018, but because when did I start my locks? 2 years ago. So they might be about honestly, my flaxseed gel might be a good year old, to be totally honest with you. But even if it is expired, if it don't got mine, it didn't look like it was expired or nothing. So I'm gonna use whatever I got unless it's giving me them signs that I need to not use it. That's just me. I probably shouldn't do that, but y'all, I am cheap. When I say cheap, y'all don't even know the half. The only thing I feel comfortable spending money on is food. I'm almost scared to do another retie here. Can y'all see that? It looks a little loose. We gonna go for it. We taking real life chances on this live. That could end bad. Let me see. Cause I don't like to retie my Microlocs too tight, but I don't want them to be too loose. It has been 2 months. So they are, when I say loose, they are loose right now. Oh, no, we're good. Now some of my locks in the middle, they're thicker. So I can't do that in some of the areas. But these ones here, the ones in the front and some of the ones in the back, they're a bit thinner. Well, not thinner, they're like smaller than my locks in the middle. Y'all will see what I'm talking about if y'all are still here towards the middle of my head. But yeah, some of them locks, they're kind of big. And it was an accident. When I was installing them, I thought they were smaller than they were, but shoot, all of my locks are not even. But it's okay, because overall you can't tell. And I kind of like it gives it personality. Some are big, some are small. Adrian says I'm a reformed over tightener. That extra rotation ain't worth it, sis. I had to try it. I know exactly what you mean. During one of my, I think it was my last retie, I was like, nope, I don't want no smoke. And I didn't extra retie any of those Microlocs. And I was good, but man, it's been such a long time and I really feel like my hair is really loose. And I'm like, man, I can really get them in right now, but I shouldn't be taking these sort of chances, especially not on live. Nope. You are absolutely right. I'm gonna stop playing. I'm gonna stop because I'm gonna be on here looking foolish. I mess around trying to get that last rotation in and then I tie a knot in my hair. That's usually what ends up happening. When I'm trying to get an extra one in, I tie a big old knot right in my head. And a minute ago, my one of my clips got stuck in my hair when I was interlocking. I was live. Everybody left the live, so I don't need to be taking these sort of chances and having slip-ups, because people gonna stop dropping like flies the minute that something go wrong. They like, oh, can she get back to doing her hair? Whew. That's the thing about going live and doing stuff. Y'all gonna see every little issue that I do, or if I say something off the wall, or if I drop something. I'm not trying to be viral on this internet. No. They gonna be like, y'all know that one girl, she was on YouTube retying her Microlocs and she's tied a big old knot. Yo, but I did do that in one of my videos and I left it in the video because I was like, man, I just want people to know this type of stuff happens. But y'all, when I tell you my arms is on fire right now, I don't know why I went to the gym knowing that I was gonna do this tonight. But I took some, what's it called? BCAAs. So I should not be in too bad a shape, but I don't got upper body strength like that anymore. Not like I used to. So it is a struggle. Adrian says, oh my God, whenever my lock gets stuck around my clip, around the clip, I be fighting the air. I wanted to on live. When I tell you, I wanted to so bad. I had to keep calm though, because it's like, I can't have a moment when I'm recording live because people are watching me and I'm like, oh, man, I'll tell you, I was mad when that clip got stuck. You don't have to watch the replay to see what I'm talking about, but I was heated because I was having a whole engagement and I felt everything was going well. And the minute that everything is going well, a clip gets stuck. I had just recentered the camera, got in my groove. When you first start doing your reties, you got to get in the groove. And I was just getting in that groove, right? Got stuck. I almost ripped out the lock, I felt, and I wasn't trying to because, like I said, I'm live. I gotta get back to what I was doing, but people are impatient, and I was getting impatient because I'm like, oh, this thing here, I gotta retie, and I need to find me a loctician. Shoot, because when I tell you, time is money, y'all. Like, and I also do feel like, yes, there are a lot of pros to doing it myself. For example, I'm up at almost, dang, is it almost 10 o'clock? No way. Almost at 10 o'clock at night, I'm able to redo my own hair because I'm not tired and they over here building homes in my area and they being loud as hell. But I'm able to just do this whenever I feel like it. So I can take breaks, come back. But I also am like, man, if someone else did my hair, it would be so much faster. I wouldn't have to, oop, why did it do that? I wouldn't have to sit here as long. Did it just, okay, there we go. See, technical difficulties. Yes, and your scalp already be sore. Last thing you need is extra yanking, right? I'm telling you. Ooh, but yeah, if I found me a loctician in this area, I would try them out, but I just didn't see any that I thought were worth me going to. Maybe I don't know where to look. If you're in Tulsa, wait, what? Oh, Tulsa, Oklahoma. See what I'm talking about? I said, if you're in Tulsa, Oklahoma, or near the area, I'm a Microloc. No, I'm in the San Antonio area. I wish I was, because when I tell you, I would give somebody a try, but they would probably say I'm not allowed to come back because I done went 2 months without getting a retie. And that's the other thing. I'll be one of them hard-headed clients that people are like, oh, I told you to come to me in this time, and I'm just be like, but I like when my hair grow out. I'm be like, I like that fluff at the root. And then they gonna say, see, you hard-headed, because locticians don't like hard-headed clients. They don't like that. They want you to do what they say, and I understand. I really do, because you gonna be in their chair taking up all their time. They got other people they gotta do because you wanted to go 2 months, 3 months without getting your hair retied, and now all your stuff merging at the roots, and they got all these locks that they need to fix, and all this dang new growth, and you want to take damn biotin and collagen and all this stuff, hair growing extra fast. They ain't got time for all that. They gonna upcharge me. So that's why I just say, look, I just do it myself. But if y'all can see, can y'all see my, I'm probably sweating already. Ooh, it's hot in here. I am sweating. Look, that's a row. That is a row. We are going to clip this up. This camera is really getting on my, and now we're gonna start the next row. You see, you gotta move fast, because when you're doing your own retie, you don't want to start slacking off and getting lazy. See, look, this why my loctician would fire me. Let me show you why. You see this? Hairs together, just stuck. They usually aren't that bad, but y'all, after my washes and stuff recently, I have not been like pulling the hair that's like merged together or popping my locks. I haven't really been popping my locks, so they're stuck. And I don't really give it in, but I give it in right now. Kimberly Hope says, I'm going to have to start doing my own reties. Any tips? I got a lot of tips. What tip would I give first? Be patient. That's one of the biggest things. Be patient, and drink water. Get you a movie or a Netflix series or something to put on while you're retying your locks, because you're gonna be in that chair a good minute. I would say break it down into sections. Section your hair for sure. Definitely section your hair. What is going on with this lock? Section your hair. Else, I would make sure to have some water. When I say water, like your hair, for your locks, to spray it. I'm gonna show you what I mean. I got some rose water right here. Get that so you can separate it, so you're not breaking your hair off at the root. See, this is what I mean. Spray it down first, because you're gonna have sometimes some locks that are just stuck, especially if you like me and you ain't been separating them for a good little minute because you've been lazy. You want to do that first and then pull those locks apart like that. And then I just take my hands and separate them like this. Adrian says, get a 3-way mirror. Yes. I'm glad you said that. I'm gonna show you. Hold up. This is my 3-way mirror that I usually use. And if I was not live right now, I would be using this mirror, y'all. But this is my first time trying to actually live stream what I do. But this is a 3-way mirror. Yeah, you need this. Get you one of these. Hang it up on your clock. You're retying your hair. Charge it. Make sure it's charged before you start. Do that. Work in sections. And the reason why I say work in sections is because when you start looking at all the hair you got, or if you're one of those people who has counted your locks and you know how much you got, when I tell you that's some stuff right there. When you know you got 300 locks to retie and you hit the mic and you just sitting there counting them one by one, you got to get in your zone. You really do. Get in your zone. I put on a podcast. I watch this show called The Millionaire Morning Show. This guy, Anton Daniels, very controversial dude, but I like watching The Millionaire Morning Show because he talks finance. So that's usually what I have on. I had it actually already up because he these 2-hour-long live streams. I listen to like some finance stuff, see what's going on in the world and stuff while I'm doing my hair, whatever it is that you like to watch. Just put it on so you don't have to necessarily watch it. I remember one time I watched Love is Blind, the whole season, while I was retying my hair because I was in the chair that long in my vanity. And another thing I would say, get you some clips, get extra interlocking tools, because for some reason whenever you're interlocking your hair, they always drop or get lost whenever you're interlocking. And I personally don't got time to be trying to find where my are whenever I have dropped them. I did another one like right now. I got here and another one in the chamber, and then I got some more just in case these drop somewhere and I can't find these. I got a whole basket full of clips, like literal clips. Sounds like I'm talking about ammo. I got clips of a whole bunch of clips in a dang basket, y'all. And that's what I do. I make sure to try to stay as motivated as possible. Get you some juice, because y'all know I just used yesterday. But get whatever it is you like to keep you awake and keep you energized. I need to take a sip. Let me see what these comments are saying while I'm taking my break. Adrian says to respond to Kimberly. Kimberly Holt says, okay, I've been watching videos, but I'm so scared to mess up. All the stylists be on they what? All the stylists buy me on some BS, right? Okay, I had an appointment tomorrow at 8:30 and I booked in January and she canceled. No, wait a minute. She canceled today? Oh, she's not right. I'm sorry. That's messed up. Look, I can't stand when stylists do that, because what if I got somewhere to be? Let me charge this light, because when I do my back and forth, I can't see me. What if people have somewhere to be? I can't stand when they do that. Because what if today was like your wedding day or something and she canceled? Did she say why? I'm just curious, because I want to know the why. Why are you canceling on me last minute if I'm a paying customer? Ooh, but I hope find somebody else in the area. Let's see. Covered Natural says, I love the size of your Microlocs. I'm not quite ready for the commitment, so I do mini twists or up to 4 months. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. So I understand what you mean with the commitment thing. I really do. But I think you should just start whenever you're ready, because I'd rather, in my opinion, not deep and do it when I'm for sure that this is something that I wanted to do, because you can always take them out within 4 months and it's not going to be a problem. And another thing, I used to, before I got my Microlocs, I used to keep them in a keep twist, just like how you're saying, in for about 2 months. And I would, what was I doing? I was just adding conditioner to my hair and washing it. And I was putting that on my YouTube channel before I started getting my Microlocs. So yeah, that's actually a great idea. Kimberly Holt says, yes, I ordered extra today just in case. Good idea. Adrian says, I keep clips clipped smaller. That's actually smart. I should do that. Kimberly Holt says, yes. Carolyn says, that's so unprofessional, right? I can't believe someone would do that. And I sure would want to know why. I need the backstory because what the emergency? And I always feel obligated to know, but you know, nowadays put in deposits and all these different things for appointments. She didn't really say, but she said she could do it at a later time. But I have plans with my daughter to get my hair done. See, that's that right there. That would have, I don't know what I could say on YouTube, so I gotta censor myself. That would have peed me off. That would have made me really mad. And if she end up doing your hair, hopefully she'll give you some sort of discount, because she would have rubbed me the wrong way. I need a discount or something, because I would have said, look, I'm one of the elite. I am a good paying customer. I can't stand when people do stuff like that. I'm so sorry that happened. Imagine like if you had a graduation, something like that you were going to. Ooh. I just asked her to send my deposit back. I'm too mad. Yeah. And you booked it a long time ago too. And it's March. So yeah, I would have been pissed off. Oh, I don't know if I can say that. I would have been really mad. I would have been really. My arms is through right now. So y'all tell me, when y'all be retying your hair, y'all be getting extra tired too with your arms, because this will test you right here. People ask me, how do I do it? I be having to take breaks. I need my juice. Ooh, I need me some water, something. I be in here sweating and everything. But you know, I'm starting to get up there. When I start getting to this part right here near my ears, I be feeling good, y'all, because you know, I feel like this is the light. Like you start to see the light when you get to this part. I get one more row up, I'm gonna be feeling real good. I'm gonna feel like I did something. Right now, I'm not there yet, but a few more of my locks, we gonna be in there. I'm surprised I haven't tied a knot or anything on my M yet. I'm actually really proud of myself, because if y'all only knew, Adrian says my arms only get tired when I'm at the crown/top of my head. Shoot, my hands be tired. My arms and hands be tired the whole time. Shoot, the top for me is the easier part, because I start leaning on my vanity. I start leaning on the counter. I really get in my zone at the top, but the back, and for me, is usually the worst, because I'm trying to look in the mirror and I'm trying to, you know, get the right, and it's like the shoulder strength that you gotta have. Your shoulders be flexed back trying to retie your hair. So that's another reason I be thinking to get a loctician. Should I do it? Because I'm thinking about doing another rotation. Look, y'all already done told me. Let me shut up. Let me just keep it moving, because I was gonna try it, but I ain't got time to be going viral for tying no knot in my hair. Uh-oh. See? Look. Clip it up. Okay, it's out. My stuff testing me today. I'm telling you. When I'm not live, stuff be going smooth. I only have went live a few times, but it seems like the few times I went live, it's always been something. Okay. See, I had to get that right. Kinda. It's harder to do this without my mirror, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie to you. With my mirror, this would be a bit easier, but I gotta like lean back a camera, and it still might not be the crispiest of parts, but I'm at least getting the hairs kinda right. You're doing great. I will start tomorrow and try to finish my by Sunday night. How long does yours take? Oh my gosh. Kimberly. Kimberly. It's gonna take me probably like 2 to 3 days. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's gonna take me 2 to 3 days. When I start, I usually start on a whim, like how you're seeing me do right now. This really goes. I start at night, and then like for the night, I start at night, right? The next day, I will probably go to the gym, come back, cook dinner, and in between all of that, I'll be retying my hair. So that's gonna be the day. And if I stay up until like 2 in the morning, then, you know, I'm done. Or I might have a little bit left to do the next morning when I wake up. But usually about 3 days. And I say 3 days because I would count today as a day. Even though I didn't do it like the whole day, I still kind of count it as a day because I worked on it today. But all of those hours, they add up. Even if they're Like this, like I'm only doing it for an hour. This is, or 53 minutes, but I was talking for a little bit. This is how much hair I did. This is it. It's gonna take a lot of time because you're gonna get tired and you're gonna want to get up and do other things. So I gotta break it up. I will go crazy. Even though I got enough podcast stuff to listen to, I just need a break. And I also have like issues with hands cramping and stuff like that. So I don't want to be sitting here too long. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this straight. See, some of my parts, they're not gonna be as straight as they used to be, because right now I really don't give a damn, because I don't want to say that on YouTube, but some of my parts, they just gonna be a little crooked because I don't really feel like I'm gonna lean this camera to make them like super crisp. Y'all, to be totally honest, why do we even care about the like our hair looking like crisp? And what I'm talking about is the in-between lines, like these right here. Why do we really care about that? Like, as long as the line going across looks good to me, I kind of feel like ain't nobody gonna notice that, because unless you're doing like in style, really sees my parts right there. And I used to take a lot of time to try to make sure they was crisp all the way. And as I got further in my Microloc journey, I was like, why do I even be doing all this? Like, it looks good for the thumbnail, don't get me wrong. And it looks good whenever I'm like doing a half up down. You can see those crispy parts. But I just kind of feel like as we get deeper in our loc journeys, we should probably care about these dang parts, because me trying to keep these, if I was really trying to keep my parts crisp, I would be pulling or cutting a lot of my locks, because sometimes they just naturally merge, but it's not nothing that's bad. Like, as you see, the one I was just talking about, it's not bad, it's just not like a perfect box. And I'm not trying to be here all dang day trying to make a perfect box, because I really don't care that much. I really don't. I just want my hair to be, oops, I got one of these locks falling. Adrian says, it took me a week to install it. I wore a wig to work, and my reties take about 8 to 10 hours spread across 3 to 4 days. Yep, that's about right. Should I do it, y'all? Should I do the extra retie? Somebody told me don't do it. Let me do it. Because that one was loose. That one was really loose. I hope I don't regret that. Ooh, I hope I don't regret this one, because I just felt like that was too loose. If I do this one, I ain't gonna take no more chances, I promise. Because I really shouldn't be. Ooh, there we go. No, that was perfect. I ain't gonna do it no more. Kimberly says, if you use a loctician, the prices are hefty. I've paid as much as $280? $280 with either $50 or $75 deposits. Really? Dang, these risks is crazy. What was it before? Was it always like that? $280? I remember when I was doing research on, a video trying to tell people how much the prices were when I first started my locks, like almost like years ago. I was saying like 160, 170 maybe, but $280? Sheesh. Goodness. I said about being a loctician, but I was like, because they're making money. One thing that's not gonna go out during the any sort of pandemic or recession is anything cosmetic. People always want to look good. They're gonna make sure their hair is done, even if they're broke doing it. They're gonna pay. That's one thing I know. And Adrian says, hell nah to the nah. 120. Adrian, see, I wish I was near you, because nope. I live in California. See, you already had me in California. And it's not that high for a reason. Really? It's cheaper in California? This is news to me. I thought you had me in California because I was thinking California would have been high. I love California, by the way. Love California. What part are you in? And Kimberly says, used to pay $93, but I moved and now I'm here. Dang. Yeah, that's a great price. Where were you at? I need to go over there. Cause sometimes it's worth taking a flight to go to a good loctician. But I don't know. I think that might be taking it too far, because by the time I go to the airport, do all the things, pay for my ticket, I'm like, why? You know, I did this at the house. Yeah, I would have been tired, but I wouldn't have had to go nowhere. But I don't know. Dang, that's not bad. What would y'all charge if y'all were locticians for a retie? Honestly. To be honest, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I was having this conversation with my husband the other day, because I was saying how high it is. And I was like, I ain't even gonna lie. I probably would charge $200, because I just kind of feel it would take me so long to retie somebody's hair. I don't even know what a fair price is in today's. Oh, y'all, look what I just did. Oh no, do y'all see that? I felt it when I pulled it too. I interlocked these together. Oh no, can I get it out? Oh my. See, this is what I'm talking about. I don't even know if I can feed it back out. Y'all say a prayer for me. Y'all say a prayer. Oh, I think I got it. Oh, wait. Did I? Ooh, with the wave. Wave, y'all. Y'all are here a pop, because I'm gonna have to. Okay, I saved it. Oh, I'm telling you. Oh, I can't stand that happens. Goodness gracious. Adrian. Oh wait, no. Carolyn says, I live in Northern California. I pay $140. That's great. And Adrian says 200. Not the 200. She said, let it just grow. No, I had to at least try. Did you see that? That was. See, now I gotta go back, because I want to make sure I in South. Need to make sure I in South. I was gonna let it do what it do, but I really felt like I could have got it out, and I got it out. See? Yeah, that would have been a big, thick lock. If I would have not been able to feed that last one out, that was gonna be a thick lock. I had to fix that one, but I did pop it a little bit, as you saw. I usually don't do that. I usually get a razor. I have eyebrow razors. I usually just, if I have a few scraggly hairs that are stuck, I get the razor and I just do a little cut. But I don't know. Oh, I forgot to get my razors. I'm gonna get my razors before I do this again next time. Carolyn says, appreciate my locticians. She is in the health of hair. Like me, she has thyroid issues too. Okay. Well, that's why you have thyroid issues, by the way. I hope that it isn't too bad, but it's good that she is about health, because a lot of people are not. They are about the money. Oh, we got a lot of stuff coming. Hold on. Leo Girl 321 says, yeah, it depends how many locks they have and how much regrowth they have, because reties can be work. Yeah, they really, like, I don't get mad that people charge what they charge, because I get it. Because if I had to deal with my hair, I'm charging at least $200. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm charging at least $200. If somebody come in my chair and they got hair like mine, and they hard-headed, and they don't come every or 4 weeks or whatever. What for most people? Is it 4 weeks, 6 weeks? I don't know. For me, I go 2 months, and I might go a little, like 2 months and a week. But yeah, if I'm hard-headed people coming in my chair like me, I'm charging you as $200, and I'm not gonna feel bad about it. And then on top of that, you got a tip too. Don't get me started on tip culture. Cause how much do you tip the locticians? Ooh, it's just much. Carolyn says, I probably would pay more. Locticians are on their feet a lot, and that is time consuming. Yes, it really is. I'm charging. Adrian says she gets hers every 6 to 8 weeks. See, that's not to me. Cause that's Adrian, 2 months, right? So you get your reties done every 2 months. So you're not on the same type of frequency as me. So you usually get a good amount of regrowth too then, right? Because I know at 2 months, 8 weeks, 2 months, yeah, that's a kind of regrowth for most people. Carolyn says, I always leave a tip. So how much do you tip? Because, and you got great prices over in California. Man, these bigger cities, like Atlanta, San Antonio, could never. You not get your prices over here. They are charging. you gonna be at least $200 probably here. And they don't even have a lot of locticians that I've seen work for, which is also crazy. But yeah, they gonna tax over here. She said, Carolyn says, she's offers every 6 to 8 weeks and she tips 10%. Okay, so 10%, that is the standard. I know when I say standard, I mean, because he's so confused, y'all. I'd be confused. Like, you have to look it up almost before you go somewhere. Like, what is the standard for hair? What is the standard for spa? Like, you got a standard for the waitresses. I just don't know. And then on top of that, like, when I went to go get my that I showed y'all in my vlog, I didn't know how much to tip. Like, I looked up on Google before I got there because I didn't want to be disrespectful to nobody. I wanted to do the right thing, but I really just don't be knowing nowadays because tip culture is crazy. It really is. Should I do this one again? That look kind of loose to y'all. I don't know. I don't think this is taking a chance, but let me put this in here. Let me see. Nah, I shouldn't do it. Let me see. Can I put my finger in there? I don't know. I think I should do that one again. If it gets stuck, it just gets stuck. And I'm being here fighting the air again. Yeah, I need to take a flight to California and get my hair retied. In are you in, where you, like Sacramento? Like what city? I can't find prices like that here. I can't even find a good loctician, let alone like the price is good, but I wish I could. Cause the way my arms be so tired, I do think about just going to someone and letting them do their thing, but shoot, I don't know. I'm also a little scared of someone messing up my locks, to be totally honest with you. I'm scared that they might start interlocking locks together with unbeknownst to me, or I don't know. I always hear these horror stories about people when they get their locks done, people cutting their hair and all sorts of stuff, and I just be like, how does this sort of thing happen? And why? And it happens so frequently. Like, I just think I'm too nervous and I have to find someone I truly trust, but I don't know. Carolyn says she doesn't require a tip. That's how I was brought up. Not sure if 10% is a standard near Sacramento. I live in, what is it, Vacaville, Solano County? Okay. So I think that 10% is good. I think any tip is good because it's a tip. But also, you know, I don't know. I just kind of feel like we should just know what the prices are included because I want to make sure people get paid what they're worth. But sometimes when you do like hair and things like that, a lot of people may feel like they're not getting as much as they normally should get if you don't tip a certain amount. That's why I say, like, what is standard for like hair care? I have no clue. I have no clue because I never get my hair done by anyone. I'd have to Google it and try to do the right thing. And your loctician is in a cosmopolitan. Okay, so you're in a nice area. Man, they be taxing over here. They be taxing in the Austin, San Antonio area. Hard. Y'all, I'm so tired. I usually am a lot more detailed, but I really can't see the best looking in this laptop. But at this point in my lock journey, y'all, I just care about making sure that I retie my hair when it's supposed to get retied. And I kind of feel like the important thing to do. Adrian says, if you ever come to Oklahoma, I got you. Oh, that is so nice of you. I don't like to upcharge either. We got to have each other's backs. Yeah, you know what? I do in Oklahoma. I've never been. Is it nice? I don't know. Actually, do anyone from Oklahoma? I don't even think I know anyone from Oklahoma. Is that a nice area? Like to go visit? Let me know. If you get too tired, stop where the nights were rain. You are so right. I'm telling you. That's when that happens, ain't it? As soon as you start getting tired or you on your last little stretch that you said you was gonna get done, that's when them knots come every time. Every time. Okay, Carolyn says, used to be a beautician and now a sister lock consult. So she is in the smaller locks. of Black history here. Yeah. And it's Black History Month anymore because now is it March? Yeah, it's now. But yep. Let me see. Okay, so we got these done, and we are going to go ahead and do another row. In this row, this is, like I said, where I start feeling like I am getting somewhere. Y'all, look at all this. Why do I even do this to myself? I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna separate this. I got hairs that are a little stuck, so I'm gonna give it a little spray. I'm trying not to spray my camera. This is my rose water heritage store, and I'm gonna just kind of separate because they're stuck, and boom. And y'all, do y'all think that there was a trend of Microlocs and not so much anymore? I think that's something that I kind of noticed. I was wondering, am I the only one that noticed that? I didn't do it for a trend personally. I didn't get locks for a trend, but think that there has been a shift. I was wondering if anyone else has noticed. Tie these things up. Okay, I can't wait till I get to the front. I really can't. Okay, so separate hairs. Just see what we looking like. Okay, not too bad there. Separate these. Okay, not too shabby. And we're gonna take the flaxseed gel, lay this down, and I try not to take too much of the flaxseed gel. I just need enough to like mold it good. Carolyn says she noticed the same, right? Okay, I thought so. I kind of feel like it's a wave in like towards, I want to say, like October, November last year. I noticed that there was a lot less people kind of talking to get Microlocs, and I kind of wonder if it has something to do with the economy or was it a trend? I don't know. Adrian says, yes, I think if people are truly done with being loosened in all of the maintenance, then Microlocs aren't a great option for them. Microlocs is for a very specific group of Black women. Or are you saying aren't for a specific group of, oh, okay. Microlocs, I think that's what you're saying, right? Microlocs aren't for a very specific group of Black women, or are. But Adrian, I think that you are absolutely right, and so are you, Carolyn, because I don't know. I think there was definitely like that shift, natural hair and Microlocs, and I think a lot of people who had natural hair wanted to come over here and get a little bit of this life because they seen the curly ends on Microlocs and stuff and that sort. And a lot of people, got Microlocs and kind of was like, yeah, this is like what you want to do if you don't want to have that loose natural hair, you don't want to wear wigs, right? And they came over here and then they realized that these prices were like really high and it wasn't probably what they thought it was going to be. And then you got like 1,000,001 locks. It's just a lot. And I think that the maintenance gets people, to be honest. Adrian says, I'm sorry, I jacked that up. No, it's fine. I think I got what you were trying to say. But I think that the trend, I think when people actually started getting their locks, and then I thought people couldn't find locticians, to be honest. Because I'm like, imagine if I was one of those people, right? And I didn't know how to do my own hair. And now I live in this area. Nobody here really opinion is offering the service of Microloc. So what would I do? At least that I can see that has, that actually knows how to do it very well. And I think that that's what a lot of people ran into. I think you were able last year to get your Microlocs installed, and there were some people installing it. I don't really see that so much anymore. But I never seen a bunch of people maintaining Microlocs online. I never seen a whole bunch of people saying, hey, I am a loctician and I will fix your Microlocs if they're messed up, or I'll, do things. Whenever I looked up for locticians, I always said the locticians that were available were always booked up. That's what I saw. So I was trying to understand, if we got all these people getting microlocs that don't know how to do their own hair, and we only have so many people willing to even retie people's hair in the first place because everybody says they're booked up or they're not taking clients, where are these people getting their hair done at? And so that leads to think you're going to have to either figure out how to maintain your own hair, or you're going to have to take them out. There's no, like, to me, there's no other option to do. I don't know. And I just think that was what I noticed. And then I seen people just start straight up combing their locks out. And then you see people say, oh, I can't find a loctician. I was on the group. It's like Sister Locs, Microlocs group on Facebook. And I always seen people talking about how they couldn't find a loctician. And even for me, can't find one. Not one that I, necessarily saying that they aren't here, but I just haven't found one. And you know what's even crazier? I met a woman when I was getting some medical done. She asked me, oh my gosh, like she came with me, who does your Microlocs? Now this was in San Antonio area. And I told her, well, I do them myself. And she had Microlocs. She was like, oh, dang, I was just about to ask you who your loctician was, because I'm still looking for a good one. And I was like, man, I said, how long you been out here? She was like, oh, a couple of years, but her Microlocs were like, sure. So I'm like, you've been out here a couple years and you haven't good yet? So I was a little confused, to be honest. But she said her sister does them too. So I guess maybe she seen her sister, maybe her sister don't want to do it for free. I don't know. Adrian says, personally, I would much rather retie my hair than wash, comb, and style it 1 to 2 times a week. Yes. Can you say that again? Because I'm telling you, I still wash my hair a good amount, but you can do that when your locks are mature. You can wash it as much as you feel like. Sometimes I wash mine 3 times a week. If I'm like really into them, I might do 3 times a week, y'all. And it's not gonna mess up your parting or nothing like that. You don't even gotta worry about that. So I ask with you, but you just gotta do this one little stretch every 2 months. You do the one little stretch and then you're free to do what you want after that. I think that's a fair trade, personally. That's why I don't really get too mad about this process of retying my locks, because I'm like, this is only gonna be 2-3 days worth of work, and I ain't gonna have to touch my hair again. And when I tell y'all I'm a low maintenance person, I don't do nothing with my hair. Like, I really love the way my hair looks braided and banded. Love looks. But as much as I love the way it looks, I won't braid it and band it because I don't feel like it. I'm just like a wake up, put it in a bun, put it in a half up, half down do or something, or put it in a ponytail and leave type of gal. I don't know. I love the cute styles people do with their locks, but realistically, I don't do all that. Adrian says that's the same reason I became a microloctician in Tulsa. Nobody does microlocs, and I wash my hair once a week too. Yep. And you live in an area where you can't find a good loctician, so you have no choice but to do your own hair. That kind of sucks though, but that also kind of speaks to what I'm saying. And you seem to live in a bigger city, so, or maybe it's not a bigger city, but you sound like you live in a city where there should be at least one other loctician that is quality, and it don't seem like there's many, which is really sad. But that's another thing. You can flood the market, and you can really run a monopoly if you know how to interlock hair, because this is truly a skill. And I think a lot of people don't think about that when we talking hair care, especially microlocs, locks, all of that. This is a true skill that you have, and nobody can skill away from you. Once you know how to do it, for one, you can sustain yourself, but then you can also make some good money, or even if you weren't in it for the money, you could just help people, educate, give them some knowledge on how they can do their own hair. That's why I just put my stuff on YouTube, because people ask me all the time, can I do their hair? And I have to politely tell them, like, no, I have YouTube videos up on how to do it. They ain't gonna go watch it though. They ain't gonna learn. But I do say, hey, I don't do hair except mine, but I'll sure show you how to do it, or I'll tell you how to do it. So I do think that that's also useful too. You know, teaching, do something, or providing the service in an area where you know ain't nobody doing it. Let's see. 2. And y'all, I am, another thing to notice, I'm getting skilled at talking and interlocking at the same time, because usually I count out loud the whole time. And I'm not the best at multitasking. Adrian says, yep, but I was able to capitalize. I've gone to a few salons, and Microlocs are not a common commodity, mainly due to lack of availability. Huh, really? So where there are locticians, or are they salons? I am curious to know. Because I would think a salon, do locticians, or do they just do regular people's hair? I don't know. But yeah, you're definitely capitalized. You're in a great position. And I don't necessarily, that it's bad that you are capitalizing off of that either, because we all use some extra money. So, hey, you got a skill don't nobody else really have. I say use it to your advantage. That's what I say. Y'all just hot in this room. Well, Loc salons. So these are salons? They don't have availability? What? Out to me. Am I understanding that right, Adrian? You saying Loc salons don't have the availability? Cause how they ain't got it? Like, how many do y'all really got? I bet they bringing in a lot of money. I'm willing to bet. Cause you have a lot of clients that what you do is up the prices for your services, because you know that are gonna come regardless. They just say that's business, like one-on-one. If you have too much demand, you up the prices. They're gonna come regardless, and they're gonna pay the prices, and you're still gonna be booked like crazy because there's too much demand for you, and you end up just making more money. Not for Microlocs, they focus traditional size locks. Oh, I would think who do, okay, this is my misconception that I kind of think that people that know how to maintain traditional locks have knowledge on Microlocs. And here's why I say that, because a lot of times I've seen people interlock traditional locks. So I'm just like, all right, you probably may have some sort of knowledge on Microlocs, but maybe not. And then on top of that, they may just be doing different sort of like rolling or retwisting people that have traditional locks. And with 2-point rotation, 3-point rotation, 4-point rotation. And some people don't know nothing about all that. They don't know nothing about all that. And I had thought to palm roll my locks, retwist them, but I just kind of feel like it's a waste. Like, do y'all do that with your locks? Or you ever tried? No, I'm out of focus. There we go. Adrian says they have the knowledge, just not the patience. Right, but you know what? They can get a lot more heads of traditional, like people who have traditional locks, faster than they can redo probably a whole head of somebody with Microlocs. And you can probably get 3 of them in the time where you would still be doing somebody that has Microlocs. So if you really think about it, which one would be better for business? And that's why I said I would probably, if I were a loctician, I would probably just charge more, because I'm not saying I want to like hit nobody over the head necessarily, because that's not what I would do. But I just feel like I would want to, get my time, because I really feel like when you're doing people's Microlocs, 200-300 locks. Some people got 500 locks. I don't even know how the people who got 500 locks do it. Because to be honest, imagine telling somebody in this economy you have 500 locks. Do you know how much they're going to charge you for all of that hair? And you got to come every 4 to 6 weeks. Ooh, and if you don't come, they probably not going to keep you as a client. Adrian said, I would never waste my time trying to retwist laps in 300 plus locks. I'm telling you, I've seen a few videos of people with Microlocs retwisting. There is, what's that one girl's name? Alicia James, I think. Do y'all know who she is? Okay, Alicia James has Microlocs. She's on YouTube. And I don't think she makes videos anymore, but she has Microlocs. And she started like palm rolling hers, but she also did combine a whole bunch of her locks. She had like some Microlocs, but then she combined them. Now she palm rolls them. and you know, I just look bad. But hers are kind of like on the bigger side. But she was one of the first people I seen kind of do that. Gave like me a inspiration to even try it. And then I seen a few other people. I think Kiki J did it. She retwisted her line, and she said she would never do it again. And then I seen somebody else say that they did theirs and they would never do it again. But then they did it again. So I was like, dang. I was like, maybe this just ain't for me. It just seemed like the minute that you sweat, it's a wrap for you. I don't know. So I'm gonna do these last 4 locks. Cause y'all look, we're at a good point. Cause when I start getting up to the ear, that's when I start feeling good. And I don't even have like too much going on, but I don't want to overexert myself because I went to the gym today. Carolyn says a lot of cosmetologists are now locticians here in California. I think they are smart doing that. I'm too old to learn how to retie. My original loctician got sick and I was referred to the loctician. Well, I ain't ever too old to learn anything. You still got it. That's what I say. I say you still got it. But I see what you're saying. Hold on. You popped up and then you message. If you need extra content, a retwist video would be a good idea. I'm not trying to waste my time after I go to the gym and I'll be right back on here mad telling y'all how I shouldn't have did it and it was a mistake, and don't never do nothing like that. But yeah, let me back to what Carolyn was saying. The locticians are smart for doing that. They really are. I can't blame nobody for getting to a bag. And Adrian, I don't know. I just see myself doing it. Can you imagine me really sitting in front of this camera with 2 months worth of new growth? 2 months separating it with my comb, all of that, my spray, clips, 500 clips. Cause we having 300 clips in their head at one time, talking about they retwisting their hair, and they be sitting there for hours and hours. And then the minute they go do something, if they just get a little rain, a little mist on their hair, they right back on camera talk about, I just, like, I don't know, I did a little, and then all of my locks unraveled. Do you know how hot I would be? I would be so mad. I'm telling you, you wouldn't see me do it ever again. I'm not doing that. No. Like, I know it's great content though. Adrian, you got a great point, because people do look for people to retie their hair. But I'm like, is it really worth me being stressed for the views? Because I know what's gonna happen. I know the minute that I go to the gym and I sweat, ain't nobody sweat before. I sweat dripping time I go to the gym. So if I go to the gym and my stuff start unraveling, I'm gonna come on here and have a whole hissy fit, and then I'm gonna go viral for the wrong reasons. And then y'all gonna be talking about me. Y'all gonna be like, I knew her before she had her moment, and then she came on here saying all this crazy stuff. I'm gonna have a mental break. Adrian said, you gotta do it how that one girl with the pink and blonde Microlocs retwist with the rubber bands. Who got pink and blonde Microlocs? Hold up. I ain't never seen nobody with pink and blonde Microlocs. They must be on Instagram or something. I'm not grandma Insta, and I don't be on TikTok like that. So you gotta let me know. But you said you got a braid and band with the retwist. What I want. So she's braiding and banding for how long after the retwist though? That's the other thing. I like to be free. I want to be able to run my hands through my locks. And when you braiding and banding and doing all of that and the things, that's what I'm talking about. Excuse me. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. I'm not one of the girls that would be doing all that in the morning. I take off my bonnet and I shake and go. I put it in a ponytail. I'm not braiding and banding before no gym. No, that's how I know it ain't gonna work for me, because it goes against my lifestyle. And that's why I said, if you a person that don't sweat, a person, and I sweat in my sleep, so them locks gonna come unravel unless they braided and banded for 4 weeks. They coming loose, because the minute I go to sleep, it's already a wrap. For me, it's a wrap. So I don't know. Carolyn says, I've never been into hair. I have done so much my hair. I'm afraid to try to retie now. I understand. I really do. But I feel like, honestly, if you have a good loctician, I feel like you might not even need to even worry about this. Because I'm not even gonna lie to you. Some days I'm just like, I wish I had a loctician. I'd be tired. But I just say it to say not ever too late to learn something. You might not do it, but I would say you probably have learned how to do it just by watching. You may not have even done it yet though. But that knowledge is something that, nobody away from you. That's what I mean by you never too old to learn. Because I really feel that way. But yeah. I'm curious about the girl with the pink and blonde Microlocs now. What's her name? Is she on YouTube, Adrian? I've never heard of anyone with, maybe, I don't know. I don't be on all these social medias either. I'm low-key like an old soul. I don't be on TikTok, Instagram. I used to be on TikTok a little bit because I had a little account. But then TikTok was getting on my nerves. I was posting my Microloc content. But I just keep doing my stuff on YouTube. I do it for fun, really. So I don't really know anybody with pink and blonde locks. And I haven't seen that. I think I would have seen that on YouTube. She must not have a YouTube channel. Because that's specific. I seen somebody with some red locks. I wonder, are you talking about her? Pink and blonde. She had red locks. They was fire too. I'm too scared to do color. Carolyn says, I thought you only braid and band in the beginning of your starter locks, keep them from unraveling. Some people, Carolyn, they braiding and the whole time that they have their locks. 2 years in, they still braiding and banding. Yep, sure are. I know a few people who have hit me up in the comments like, I'm still banded. They started their locks the same time as me. So it is definitely people out here that they about 3 years in, they're braiding and banding because they don't want bunching to happen. When I asked like why, that's what they say. They were like, I don't want any bunching. And I'm like, it ain't even that bad. Like, that's how I feel. I feel like you get a little bunch. Ooh, hold up. You get a little bunch. It's like, all right, I got a little bunch. But I don't know. I think a lot of people want perfect locks. So I think they will continue to braid and band past when they may even need to. For that reason, they want their locks to be perfect. And hey, I want that for them if that's what they want. But you can braid it. But you're going to have to braid and band if you do those retwists, like she was saying. And Adrian says, I don't either, child. I like YouTube because it's been around since 2004, 2005. I'm telling you, this is like, I tell people, all these new social media stuff, like they're cool and stuff. But I just feel like YouTube is like the OG. That's how I feel. So I just am over here. And I've been growing this channel for almost 2 years now. I'll be doing all medias, the Instagrams, the TikToks. Oh my gosh. Can I just pick a spot and just get comfortable and be myself? And then people say they want people to show up authentic. I'm like, oh, can we just get people who just like to talk and be themselves? I'm like, come to my channel, baby. Where you at? I don't know. I think people like aesthetic content and stuff like that, so I think that's why TikTok is so popular. But YouTube used to be real cool. You get like some real people on YouTube back in the day, but now a lot of people, they just like the same as a lot of other creators. I like to see different people. That's why I wanted to know about the girl with the with the blonde and you said pink locks. I ain't never seen that combination. That's wild. I'm not just interested in the hair. You gotta have a personality too, because I get bored. But if you're a cool person and you got some like nice hair, let me see what you're talking about. Y'all, that we got halfway through. Adrian says, make sure you look up a few messages for the link to the pink and blonde. You put it in here? Oh, I don't get links in here, Adrian, for the pink and blonde lock retwist girl. I don't get links in the YouTube thinks it's like spam or something, so I don't get them. But y'all hold on. I need my juice. My throat is dry. Hold up. We gonna get into the hair. 1 sec. Oh yes, fire. I've been talking almost this whole time. An hour? Woo, I needed that. All right, so let's look. Whoa, I think I see some length. Hold on. All right, let me move up some. Okay, I gotta set my chair. Okay, y'all cut my locks too. I got a video, I'm gonna put it up on my channel. I cut my locks again. Not the first time I cut it, again. And I'm gonna put this, I need to put that up. Probably gonna put it up this week, next week. But yeah. And I over retie them too much so far. Okay, I want you to see what we got in the front. I've been charging my little light here so y'all can see how much we still have to do. Let me put this light on. And y'all, I know I'm greasy, so don't judge me. Okay, so we got, whew, hold up. Gotta get the clips out. This is my favorite part, taking them clips out. Ooh, we got a lot more hair to do. Okay, one more clip. All right, so we still got all of this to do. Let me show the back. Oh my gosh, this finna be something. But yeah, y'all, this is looking like. So I'm gonna come back on here probably sometime tomorrow. See, I wanted to show y'all the difference between, seeing my hair is stuck right here. I wanted to show the difference between, like, this is hairs that are retied down there, as you can see, and then you got all of this up here that is not. And this is why I say I don't be tripping about it not being retied, because it looks healthy. It just looks full, but you get a lot more scalp, as you can see, when they're freshly retied. I kind of like it to grow out a little bit. That's just me though. Some people like the scalpy look. I like both, really. Adrian says, oh, her name is Faith Chantel on YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna have to look her up because I want to see. That's a nice combination. I gotta kind of live vicariously through people that have color in their locks, because I'm too scared. I'm scared to have the breakage and things like that, y'all. It's just probably not gonna happen for me. And I got some gray hair in the front and I don't want to dye it. So, and until next time, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button. Bye bye.